So what's next? What's next? I get that question all the time. What is next? And honestly, that question comes with a lot of pressure. What's the new business idea? What's the next thing that you're going to do? What's this? What's this? And I think that's so much pressure. That I probably put on myself, but I don't think a lot of people talk about that in between phase of you made a huge life decision and now you're not who you were, but you're not the person you're becoming yet. You're in this quiet phase, and quiet is weird. Quiet feels awkward. Quiet has pressure, you know. What are you going to do with your life? What's next? Being in your late 30s, and a lot of people already have it figured out, already have the career. I graduated with a degree, but I decided to open up a business and do it for 12 years, and it has helped supported me in so many ways, and I appreciate every single thing that it has done for me. But there's a part of you that kind of grows out of that image. For me, it was an image. You kind of grow out of that, and you kind of look at the energy that you were feeling day to day, and if anything of it was feeling off, or if it was affecting your health, stop it. You have to stop it. The stress alone of owning a business like that magnitude that I had was so incredibly stressful for me. It was I just couldn't take it anymore. I just couldn't take it anymore. And so I made the decision to stop it after 12 years. And it was probably one of the hardest decisions that I had to make. And you second guess yourself as you're in the process of doing it, because fear is starting to set in, and you're like, is this right? Was this right? But that is your body, that is fear wanting to like hold you back, because it wants to keep you in the known. It wants to keep you doing something that you've known for so long. But there is great power in stopping something that it doesn't feel right to you and stepping into something that does. But in the process of stopping something, and before you start something again, there's this little phase in the middle, and it's quiet and the unknown, and that can be so incredibly scary. And I think that's what stops people from going from here to here. It's this little unknown area, and that's where I'm at right now, this little unknown area. You're not who you were. You're not yet the person you're becoming. You're in this in-between phase, and you can feel like kind of like a loss of identity. And people, oh, you're the art party place girl, oh, you're the studio owner, oh, that's you. And honestly, that scared me. I didn't want to always be known for just that. I knew I was so much more. I knew I had so much more to give than to just do that. And I know it did give a lot, and I know it did help a lot of people, but it was just scary. So when people ask, what do you do? And they don't know the situation and stuff, you kind of stop and think, and there's a lot of pressure to come up with something that isn't going to devalue everything that you've already done, diminish it. It can be really scary. And then also, people ask on social media, and what's next? And I think social media has put so much pressure on us to have it all figured out all the time. But you don't need to have it all figured out all the time. And I think that's something that is so important for anybody to understand, is you have to be comfortable being uncomfortable. I know, as cliche as that seems, don't worry about what anybody else thinks. Just don't. So what's next? Honestly, working on what feels good and what feels right. If you are feeling stuck, if you're feeling unsure, and you don't even know what to do, the best thing that you can do for yourself right now is just do something that makes you feel good. Work on feeling good, whether that's working out, whether that's eating healthy, having a little house project, or volunteering somewhere, with your kids' school or something like that. Find something that makes you feel good, and then you'll be surprised as to what starts to unfold in your life. And for me, listen, I've only been a week out into this, so you're coming along this journey with me, in this journey of self-discovery, to figure out what is going to feel right. And I hope with all of that, we can learn to be uncomfortable together, and we can slowly start to figure out and see what is going to come to fruition for ourselves. So follow me along if you want to see where this journey takes me.